let's keep it going with the last Jimmy Garoppolo question. Does he have a right to feel disrespected by the 49ers quarterback rumors? I mean, all we do every day is try to get him off the team. Should he feel disrespected by that? It's not just us, too. It's the team just being like, yeah, we're fine with Jimmy. We're fine with him. He's okay. We can win with him, even though.
But come whisper in my ear. What you got for me? What's up?
Yeah.
You know?
So does he have a right to feel disrespected if he does? Jose.
Oh, that was Maverick. Well, okay. No, he doesn't have a right because he brought this upon himself. I mean, you could say, oh, well, he can't control his injuries. Well, you know what? I just feel like in sports, you either are injury prone or you're not. Mm-hmm. You know, so it just, unfortunately for him, he just can't. And then that's why you allude to him, maybe his pain tolerance, maybe he's being a little bit soft in that department. But I mean, he is what he is. He's an injury prone player, and he's average with occasional above average moments, like, you know, Seattle against the Saints. And it's just inconsistent. You just can't tell when that is. So for the 49ers to constantly have these kind of like sideball comments about him that doesn't sound 100% like concrete that they love him or that they want to stick with him, you know, it's kind of on him. You know, a lot of it's his fault, you know, so they took the game out of your hands a million times in the playoffs. And it's just overall, it's just your inability to stay healthy. And I think that's what Kyle Shanahan hates the most out of him. Not so much his performance. I mean, of course, he wants him to play better, but just so much of that, dude, you can't stay healthy. And you're forcing me to roll out CJ Beathard, you know, Nick Mullins. You're forcing me to sign Josh Johnson. Like, come on, this is not where I should be in my year 4 of coaching. You know, I just got an extension for a reason. So, no, he should not feel offended. Like, oh, they're trying to look somewhere else for me. Like, come on, man, you're damaged goods at this point. Like, well, of course we're going to look and consider our options because you can't solidify yourself. You can't take it and just, you know, make it your own. So it's kind of his own doing. So he has no one to look for than himself in the mirror when it comes to this case.
I think he should feel disrespected, and maybe I took this question as a different way, but I think he's a professional athlete and he should be angry that his team wants to move on from him. And that goes to what Grant often says is, does he want to play football professionally? Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think that's big for him. If he does feel disrespected and he does want to come back in San Francisco or Santa Clara and take him back to an NFC championship, take him back to a Super Bowl, because he technically was the starting quarterback and led them to the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago. And he should want to be that guy for the future because he's under contract and he wants to win with this team. Does he necessarily take disrespect? I don't know, but I think that would be a good sign if he was disrespected by all this. Look at what Aaron Rodgers has done every year. He's been, quote, disrespected. I think every time in his career he was not listed in the top 20 in the NFL top 100, I believe, he won the MVP the next season. And that was again true this year. Is you want a quarterback that was disrespected and came out and won. Whether that's Jimmy Garoppolo remains to be seen, but I think that'd be a good sign if he was.
I mean, he's got to understand that given the fact that the cap went down, that he's expensive and he's missed so much time, that this is just the business. He can't take that personally. There's nothing personal about that. Where I think he could feel disrespected and should take things personal is his relationship with Kyle Shanahan. I think Kyle Shanahan has been a bad coach for him because it seems to me that Kyle Shanahan was 1-10 when Jimmy Garoppolo got here. And Jimmy Garoppolo then went 5-0. And instead of being really happy that he had this like get out of jail free card, it always felt to me like Kyle Shanahan was competing with Jimmy Garoppolo for credit. Who gets credit for this? And then it all culminated in the NFC Championship game against the Packers, where he called 8 passes. And it was so clear what Kyle was doing was, I want the credit. You're not that good. When we get to the Super Bowl, people won't even be able to say that you took us there. I took us there. And I think that little competition is so out of place and wrong. I mean, Jimmy doesn't deserve that treatment. What was that about? That's the kind of stuff that I don't think he faced in New England, and I think it's part of the reason that I think he'd be more than willing to leave. I think he should feel a little disrespected by Kyle, a little miffed, like, dude, what did I ever do to you other than win? Why do you not like me? Why is it so important for you to prove that you can win without me? Dude, it works. Can't we make this work? But no. So I think that's the one place where Jimmy can be like, all right, man, good luck without me because it hasn't worked for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But at the same time, dude, stay healthy.